The two most infamous words in sports. Game 7, we got it tonight, and I love this series. Shout out to both of these teams. Uh, this NBA final is definitely, and I mean definitely, this NBA final is in my top 6. Now, if this game ends the way I think it will, which I think will be a thriller tonight, this will be one of the great NBA finals of all time. I don't want to hear about LeBron when the idiot Draymond Green bumped him in front of the refs. I don't want to hear about that garbage. And with the way the NBA is, that was staged. That's not kid also. They had to get LeBron another ring. Okay? That was staged. Okay? Top 5 NBA finals of all time. Number 1 and number 3 can be the same. That'll be Washington, Seattle in 78. The drama, the romanticism, 40,000 in the Kingdom, never been seen before in the NBA game. What a series. Boston, LA, Magic Bird the first time. Bucks, Celtics 74, with superstar Hall of Famers guarding each other. That's when basketball was good, not this BS they have now, garbage they have now. Isaiah's this her this a hero uh, Herculean effort that a lot of people. Daniel Berry with the Pacers. Happy Sunday to you, family. Good to see you as always. Daniel checking in. Pistons Lakers, the first one, definitely number 4. And then number 5, San Antonio and Detroit. It's mighty funny how this series mirrors that San Antonio Detroit series, isn't it? Deja vu for the NBA. And I can tell you one person who's loving it. That is Adam Silver. And look at that. Adam Silver, man's up, and he got a 7-game series for the finals. And you know me, I hate casual fans. I think they're useless in the sports fandom. And most of the NBA fans, say about 85% of them, maybe 90% of them, all casuals. So who cares about that? They can go to hell as far as I'm concerned. I can give a rat's ass about the casual sports fan. They ruin it for everybody else. Go watch the Super Bowl. That's what you do, casuals. Go watch the Super Bowl. All right? We're about, damn, the end of June. We're about a month away from NFL training camp. Can you believe that? Well, we'll get to football. We'll get to football when the time comes. Okay? Right now it's Game 7 of the NBA Finals. I think it'll be a thriller tonight. If it is, I will kick out Bird and Magic and put this NBA Finals in the top 5. Bird and Magic will be kicked out. No question. No question about that. No question. I see that there was a trade this morning. It really happened yesterday at that stupid Fanatics Fest downtown. Because I live here in New York, a waste of my time. Because I don't like to be in places where there's a lot of people. Because dumb things happen. Okay? But they told Kevin Durant on the stage he was going to Houston. He didn't look too happy. And what these older players and NBA players got to understand that there are some owners who tell whoever sponsors these guys, Nike, whoever, speak of Nike. A lot of players are beginning to tell Nike to go to hell. That's good for those players. Jason Tatum's one of them. It's good for them. I remember a couple of years ago, Auntie and Third Ward was up here talking NBA gibberish about, whoa, Nike tells you, well, Nike can go to hell as far as a lot of us old time NBA fans are concerned. Haslam said last week, Giannis isn't going anywhere. I couldn't agree with more. Why Giannis is not going anywhere? The East is very winnable now. But of course, these moronic, casual NBA fans, you can't tell them anything. To them, You know which one really makes me wonder? Who the GOAT conversation? Are you? These millennials are out of their motherfucking minds. Talking about there's only two players. Get the fuck out of here. That tells you how stupid these millennials are. Just goddamn stupid. And I always told you the NBA fan is the dumbest fan of all sports. Reason why? A lot of them are casuals. Well, it's casuals. It's always the goddamn casuals. Thank God for European soccer, baseball. Remember how all the casuals who love the steroid era and these ass clowns still believe Barry Bonds is the best player to ever play the game? These are fucking fools you do not listen to. Okay? When they mention Bonds is the best, just say, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Or just shake your head and walk. Alright? And again, baseball is dead because of idiots like Bonds and Sosa, McGuire, and a lot more of these guys who put the cream and the clear on their bodies to cheat. Ruin the game forever. Who's the last immortal baseball player that is going to be in Cooperstown? Albert Pujols, which he deserves to be. And if Pujols would have played one more year, he would have broken Hank Aaron for RBIs, and he would have been. But people don't like Pujols. One of the reasons why is because he's a guy that is not really embracing unless you're a player. Know what I'm saying? But Pujols to me is the greatest player of this century, neither. I don't want to hear about Barry. Okay, Bonds sucks ass. That's what Bonds. Back to the NBA. So there was a trade today, and like I said, Durant didn't get what he wanted. You should see his face at the fan fest yesterday when they told him. And that dumb woman, whoever that who was telling him what the trade was, she should just keep her mouth shut. The brother wasn't feeling the trade. So he goes to Houston for Dylan Brooks, Jalen Green, five second round draft picks, and the 10th pick of the draft. I try to tell people Phoenix needs draft picks, just like in hockey, the Dallas Stars need draft capital. That's why speculation Jason Robinson will be traded by Friday. They need draft picks. And when you dry up your team and your organization, something that NBA fans don't get because they're so goddamn stupid and ignorant, is that the draft is the lifeline. That's why Oklahoma City, they win tonight. They'll be in their new dynasty of the NBA because they got two number ones this year, four next year. What did that tell you? They're going to continue to add to their bench depth. See, you morons like Starball so much. Well, guess what? Those guys are leaving soon. They're leaving. Okay? This is going to be the Cooper Flag, SGA, Jokic, Giannis, Halliburton win tonight. Halliburton This is going to be their NBA. Amen Thompson, Ron Harper's kid. This is going to be the new NBA. And I can tell you that I think the NBA has finally got it right, slowly but surely. But remember one thing. Remember one thing. The Celtics, Lakers in the bubble, which I don't count, and Warriors won in the seven different champion stretch. And the Celtics been to the finals twice in this stretch. So don't think the NBA didn't have a little hand in getting who they want in. They always did. This year they got caught with their pants. This is not what they expected. ESPN expected a Laker Warrior Western Conference final, and ESPN has checked out of this series. Trust me, they have. And we're just gonna have a good one tonight. I am fired up. I've done every game of this series. These kids, both teams. When the last time you saw an NBA final where teams are playing defense, they're playing full court press, they're trapping, they're stealing the basketball, they're diving for loose balls, and they're blocking shots. Tell me the last time you saw an NBA final like this. Guess what? You guys couldn't do it. You can't do it. The last one I could think about like this. Wow. God damn, it's been so long. Oh my lord, it's been so long. We are a half an hour from tip off, so we'll continue. When was the last time people saw an NBA final like this? Where there is defense play, diving for loose balls, blocking shots, so many steals. Indiana is giving away apple, pineapple, blueberry, cherry turnovers every time, every chance you look. But you know what? The games, for the most part, forget game two, forget game six. The other four have been very compelling. And that's what you want. You know, tonight is a thriller. This will replace Bird and Magic on my NBA Finals top five. I'll move Isaiah and the Lakers. I'll move that one to third. This one will be for San Antonio, Detroit. Best finals of all. This right now, this one's number six. That kind of tells you how long since we've had a great NBA final. Kind of tells you something, doesn't it? About how sad the NBA is, how much they love star ball. Isn't that sad? I try to tell you guys this for years. Man. The trade obviously favors Houston, but Houston has to win now. And I said it before, I'll say it again. The four best teams in the West, as we speak, are all in the southwestern part of the United States. OKC, Dallas, Houston, and can the Spurs get their act together? We don't know what they're going to do. I know one thing, Giannis, unless the second and the 14th pick and some good players, maybe Milwaukee may change their mind. But Milwaukee sees what I see. The Eastern Conference is very winnable, and next year should be very interesting. Should be very very interesting in the NBA. I'm not going to follow it to playoff time. I got to look at the matchups. But Cooper Flag, I think, will make a major impact for the Mavericks. Speaking of which, since I am in here, Gmail. So the game should start in less than a half an hour. We'll get you right out to Oklahoma City. I am excited about it. Trust me, I am. So, more sports world. We'll have the NHL draft on Friday night. I will have the N.B.A draft Wednesday. So, after tonight, I'll be on Wednesday, and then I'm back next Tuesday. Take 5 days off, rest, get me energized, get ready for the NHL and NBA free agents. Only two NBA free agents that are worth something: Miles Turner and the kid Reed from the Timberwolves. And you got the bandwagon and the casual idiot. Yeah, of course. So should be a fun on next Tuesday. NBA free agency starts at 4 o'clock. So I'm gonna do a double header for you. From 11 to 4 is the NHL. From 4 to 8 will be the NBA. So I'll be on all day July 1st. So you get me all day on July 1st. All day. I cannot wait. Back to this game here. It's about 20 minutes before tip off. I think it's going to be a hell of a game, folks. I'll be very disappointed if somebody blow out the other. Very disappointed. I'm expecting a hell of a game. Let me see what's in here. Hey, you in Europe, Melina? It's Melina in the building. You in Europe, sweetie? Should be you in Switzerland. So I'm gonna take a guess. It's about 20, nearly a quarter to 2 in the morning in Switzerland. Good to see you, love. So as I do these thumbnails, getting ready for next week. NBA and NHL free agency both on the 1st of July. So I'm trying to think who else is a big free agent in the NHL. I had a whole list this morning, guys. Oh, here we go. Like I said, more sports world will have the draft. I will not be doing the draft because my GM doesn't know how to make. He has done well, but right now we need some goddamn scoring, and he's not addressing it. So I have to automatically assume that he's going to stand pat and take two young centers late in the first round. Problem with that, that kid ain't going to help us for another 2 or 3 years. So I'll have the NBA draft Wednesday night, and like I said, I'm not going to care until the Trailblazers pick, which is 11, who gets picked. I'm going to hopefully have a roundtable in here, a couple of guys, and we'll just talk about the future of the NBA moving forward. Again, KG traded today to the Rockets for Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, the 10th pick in the draft, and 5 number 2s. To me, Houston gave up nothing. I'm not going to say they stole him. It was more that Phoenix just wanted to get rid of him badly. That's trying to think who else is a free agent. So, getting ready. Damn, time's fast. Damn, time flies fast, doesn't it? Summertime has arrived every day this week. In New York, tomorrow's going to be 100 degrees. So it's going to be hot here in New York tomorrow. So should be pretty cool next Tuesday. Got the NHL free agency early, the NBA free agency late. That's the way you want it, don't you? Get the best of both worlds. NBA's are very excited about this seventh game tonight. You can't blame them. You can't blame them. This is what you want if you're a sports fan. NBA diehards are loving this. Guys like me from the old days, we're loving this series. I mean, this is a thriller. It comes down to a 3 or 4 point game. This series will be bumped to number 4 in my lifetime. This series right here. I'll go to number 4, San Antonio, Detroit 5. Detroit with Isaiah with one leg in game 6. Lakers, Pistons 3. And then you could put 1 and 2 any way you want. Bucks, Celtics 74. Bullets, Sonics 78. So the NBA, I can tell you right now, my thumbnail for the NBA would just be Miles Turner. There's only 2 good unrestricted. And of course, talk is going to start that, oh, the Lakers should get him. What if Indiana wins? Indiana wins, he's going to resign. And I give both teams 50-50 to win this game. So, getting everything ready for next week. And hey, folks, unless a big trade happens in both sports after July 1st, I'll be gone for a while. So, my room will go dark, and I'll be back at the end of July for NFL training camp. And I can tell you the places we will be. We will be in Pittsburgh for Aaron Rodgers. We'll be in New England for the new Patriots and how they're going to be doing. We'll be in Cincinnati. Can the big three get it together again for another run. Okay, we'll be in Seattle to see the new Seahawk defense. What's up with Kyler Murray? Can the Rams win another Super Bowl? Or the Niners then? Can Jordan Love take the next step? And how great is Jaden Daniels? Those are the things, and can Baker win the NFC? Those are the questions we'll be asking up here come NFL training camp. Yeah. So we'll have that thumbnail for the NHL ready tomorrow. Then we're going to start putting up NFL thumbnails for the season. First 10 weeks, what games we'll be doing up here. Beginning with Tampa Bay and Atlanta, week 1. 8 minutes to opening tip. I think this game can go either way. I'm just tickled to death that I'm doing a 7-game series in the NBA again. Last time I did one of these, uh, Denver, Miami. There we go. So we'll be ready for the draft in the NBA on Wednesday night. We'll be ready for free agency in the NHL next Tuesday in 9 days, 11 to 4. And then I'll go straight to the NBA free agency that starts at 4 o'clock. By the way, Suns are not done yet, folks. There's rumors they'll move Jalen Green or um, that loser used to play for the Wizards. It'll be one of those two. We are 10 minutes from tip off. I think I did this wrong. I did this very wrong. What I'm doing is, for you folks, I'm setting the thumbnail up. Again, we're ready to roll. There we go. Google. Turn around and get this game started. Because it's almost ready for tip off. And I love the way they introduce the players. I think that's so effing cool how they introduce the players. So let's get this started. We are ready to roll. Yep, we are done. Right, turn my shit around. Still got that 20-piece wing special at Wingstop. They do. I'll get me some tomorrow. Yep, they still have it. 20 wings for $20. Yes, sir. So, game 7 begins now. I am excited to do it. And let's go. Game 7 right now. $85 degrees at 8 o'clock Eastern. Game 7. All right, boy. All right, they're going to sing the national anthem, then introduce the players, which I think is awesome. All right, they're singing the anthem. And then they're going to introduce both teams, which I think is great. And then we're ready for basketball. Rick Carlisle going for his second championship tonight. And if he wins, he's a Lock Hall of Famer. Remember, he won in Miami Game 6 back in 2011. And the other side, Mark Daniel, he wins tonight. It'll be a beginning which many people believe of an NBA dynasty in Oklahoma City. And folks, they're going to win a lot. They win tonight, they're going to win a lot of championships. So for all you Laker fans, hey, all you guys, Knicks fans acting like fools, you're going to be disappointed. SGA now be paying attention. Remember, he's Canadian. All right, she's finished singing the national anthem. All right, about to introduce the lineups. Comes the big man. He'll be in a thumbnail next Tuesday for the N.B.A. Where does he end up? All right, they're introducing the Thunder now. We get ready to get started for Game 7. All right, they're introducing the Thunder right now. All right, we'll Dort introduced first. Jalen Williams. Chet Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous Alexander. What a ball player he is. He was the coach Mark Daniel. has a golden opportunity. If he wins tonight, we'll have a dynasty on his hands. He'll go down as one of the greatest coaches of all time. And also, if he wins tonight, moving forward, this team built themselves on draft. Two very good NBA markets, but so let's get this started. Appreciate the pregame, of course. Wednesday night we'll be back. All right, the fans are chanting OKC. Give me one quick second. All right, Gilgeous just scored 2-2. New ball. Siakam for three. Good. 5-2 in the end. Let's see. Williams. Gilgeous. Don't bump him. Don't foul him. Rebounded Siakam as the clock runs out. So we got a 2-2 game. I mean, we have a 4-2 game, a 5-2 game. Excuse me. Siakam is hitting the three. So here we go. New ball. Siakam. Turner. Halliburton. Back to new ball. Takes it to the hole on Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren with the block. Siakam with the board. Siakam. Air ball. Rebound. Gilgeous. Shai bringing it down. Shai's going to take it to the hole. And he is fouled. I keep telling you guys, don't touch him. Referees don't want to hear nothing from you. You're going to take it out of bounds? Okay. Williams. Back to Hilligus. Hilligus. Nice. Smooth. You know who he reminds me of? I never thought I would say this. He reminds me a lot of Jerry West. Halliburton. To the hole. He was fouled. They didn't call it. So it looked like the referee's going to let them play. Hilligus. Williams. Chet. Big shot for Holmgren. 6'5". OKC. Halliburton. Halliburton. Miles Turner, you a big man, man. Halliburton for three. Good. Indiana off to a good start on the road, 8-6. Holmgren. Back to Williams. New ball. Halliburton again. Good. So Halliburton off to a great start. Back-to-back threes, 11-6 Indiana. And there's a lot of Pacer fans in the crowd tonight. Williams. Back to Hardenstein. Lou Dort. Good. Nice shot by Lou Dort. They needed that. Halliburton. Siakam. Rebound. Chet. The Hilligus. Oh, what a move. Oh, he missed it. But they're going to give him the foul. I keep telling you guys, don't touch him. You Indiana guys, already. Nesmith with 2 fouls. Don't touch this guy. He's going to get the calls. The MVP of the league. All right, Hilligus makes the first. He reminds me a lot of Jerry West, I tell you. 11-9. Can you give him the ball, Russ, please? 11-10. Here we go. All right, new ball. Halliburton off to a good start. Another off the rim. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton again. Good. That's 3 3-pointers now for Halliburton early in his game. He got his A game tonight. Timeout. Daniel, Oklahoma City. 14-10 Indiana. Just a little under 7 minutes to go in the first period. There you go. So you got Halliburton off to a great start. And if you missed it, KD was traded this morning to Houston. He really found out yesterday. He is not happy about going to Houston. I can tell you that right now. So, free agency N.B.A. 4 o'clock next Tuesday. NHL 11-4. I'll be doing it in my room. Moss will be doing his own. get ready for what should be a hell of a game. I'll tell you, draft day is going to be fun in the NHL. I mean, not draft day. Oh, excuse me. NHL for ages. Oh, man. Next commercial break, I'll run and get me a bottle of water. So far, so good. Halliburton off to a great start. And show is Chet. And I'll talk more during this game why N.B.A. the casual fan who I've ripped the a-hole to and start this platform tonight. They're missing a hell of an NBA finals. That is James Bridge Arena, the field house, packed house for their Pacers. There's a lot of Pacer fans here in OKC. All right. Caruso's in the game now. Hartenstein. Boy, Caruso hit a big three there. 14-13. All right, new brand. Halliburton. Oh, he had a lane. There you go, big fucking boy. Again, passing up big shots. I mean, Miles Turner was this. All you had to do was take it to the hole. What's wrong with this guy? All right, here we go with the hustle again. And what do they call here? All right, another jump ball. As these teams have been spectacular all 7 games. You have one blowout in game two, another last game. Each team blowing the other out at home. Just have to be seen, right, refs? Just have to be seen. You can't leave things alone. Right? Can't let they're letting the players play so far. I'll give them that. All right, Williams and Newhall jumping it up. All right, here we go with the bullshit. Just toss the ball up. Okay, just toss the damn ball up. All right, OKC got it. Gilgeous is going to bring it up. Caruso. Hits another three. OKC back up 16-14. Less than 6 minutes to go in the first. Halliburton. Miles Turner. New lead. And he was fouled. There you go. Go back to the foul line. Shoot your 2 foul shots. Caruso giving his team a lift. Back-to-back threes. Makes the first. Makes both. 16-16. Let's go. 5.5 to go in the first. Gilgeous bringing it up. Caruso way off. Rebound Turner. Halliburton. New hole. I think Halliburton pulled his hamstring. Right there, he pulled his hamstring, folks. Or maybe tore his Achilles. Let's take a look at this. You can tell if he tore something. Wow. And he goes to a great start. Three or four from three. Now Halliburton is hurt. I'll be back in a minute. All right, my question for McConnell would be, will he be all right during the rest of this game tonight? Because he's going to play the rest of the night. You could bet on that. And T in the building, Halliburton looked like he either tore a hamstring or tore his Achilles.
Yes, Mace. And that Mace. That shout out to Mace. Hey, Mace. I was just typing it in your chat. Hold up. Yeah. Let me get mute this. All right, yo, shout out to you, big dog. Yeah, he just tore that Achilles, bro. We done seen that injury too much. That calf strain was likely a severed Achilles in the first place. They've been pumping him up, and bro, that's a torn Achilles. That bitch popped, and that boy was in tears, man. He know it popped. He know it.
Yeah.
You know? So that's it, man. That's why they were saying it was like, yo, if it was a regular season game, he wouldn't even be going. They know what's up, bro. That's just like Tatum, just like Kobe, just like I mean, how many times we done seen this? It's the push off the same way. KD, you that's it, bro. He know it.
Yeah, man.
So
All
that's
right,
it,
so
man.
Terry,
They're gonna have to get it done. I suggest they run McConnell at in the standard rotation and move Nemhard over to your starting point guard.
I totally agree.
I
Caruso,
suggest they do that. Don't change up the rotation with McConnell because McConnell is very good, but I don't think he's capable of giving you big starter minutes. I wouldn't test it. I damn sure wouldn't test it in Game 7.
all right, one shot by Siakam. He's going to the foul line. Uh, Halliburton was, it looked horrible taking him off the court, and his father had tears in his eyes.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he may be back, but it
No,
doesn't change that he just popped his Achilles, bro. And
yeah, man.
this is why I'm sick of them downgrading Achilles, severed Achilles as like calf strains and crap. Um,
I know it's crazy, right?
and they keep doing it, you know. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, yeah, he looked good the last game, but bro, it's that Achilles can be slightly severed. You can still play, but it's just gonna keep on getting worse and worse and worse, and that's all it takes is just one push off. Psh, the thing just popped like a rubber band,
Yeah.
and you never want to see that.
No.
Never want to see that. But I'm not in favor of giving McConnell all of his minutes. I would I would run McConnell in his standard spot and just move Nemhard over. And that's it. It'd just be a team effort as far as who you're going to run at the 2 and the 3. As far as Matherin, Shepard, bring those guys in to kind of do that. But Nemhard would be my starting point guard if I'm Rick Carlisle. From this point on, you're going to have to take those Halliburton minutes. I mean, what
All
else can you
right,
do?
Jay, that's 8 points for him, and it's great auntie with us. And of course, Beer Money, Mr. Montreal Canadian. Hey, let me say this too. I hope Indiana, the rest of this game tonight, just hang in there. As Shay's trying to bully McConnell right now.
I mean, to be honest, man, Shea bullies just about every point guard matchup, dude. He does. He's extremely physical with the ball. Um,
I figured out who he reminds me of. I said it a little while ago. Reminds me about Jerry West.
okay,
Siakam
okay.
big shot 22-20 OKC.
I don't have enough film history on Jerry West. Um, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I'm just saying. Shea and what you call it, Donovan Mitchell, bro. They're probably the most physical point guards. You know, and they don't get the credit for it. They're just extremely physical. Like their push off, bro, they hit you in the face with an elbow to get you off of them, to create space. They don't care.
Yeah,
But we'll
305
see
was good.
what Indiana does without their floor general and without their leader, because y'all they we'll see what's up. These are this is what you do when you get you getting tested right here, because that boy is not coming back.
No, he's not.
But then again, he may. It's like what you saving him for. You can't repop the damn Achilles. But if they're able to get him in where he could play for 20 minutes through the pain, they might try it. But after he was on the ground in tears like that in Game 7, that's it, man.
I'll
That
tell you one
reminds me of
thing
I was
about
in the
this
building
game.
that day when Shumpert popped his ACL, dude.
Yeah, I remember that.
Bro, you could hear that was in Miami, bro. Um, uh, you could hear it, bro. You could hear that boy crying throughout the whole. I call him a boy because he was young then. That was like his rookie year or something, bro. Um, but you could hear him crying, dog. Like you could hear him screaming at the top of his damn lungs, man. And it was just so sad, bro.
Yeah, I know.
And that's just one of the moments where you see that where it's like, damn, bro. I don't care even if you're on the opposing team, bro. You don't want to see that. Like you don't want to see that, man.
I'll tell you one thing. Both of these teams are playing great defense.
Yeah, no, what refs are going to swallow up the whistles. That's why, hey, that would have been a hell of a pick from you. I know you said take the over in a game 7, which is rare. Like who takes the over in a game 7? But it might not be a bad bet. What's the over? 225 over under?
214.
Oh, they're on pace for it. You know, they are definitely on pace for it. But then again, you never know. I don't know, man. It's usually the lock though in the game 7 to take the under. Usually, but if the final score is like 115 to 110, then they hit over. So that might not be a bad bet to take that over.
All right, folks. 24-22. Last seconds of the first quarter. Great defense by both teams. McConnell. I can tell you one thing right now that's happening, folks. Oh, McConnell, who is looking great after 6 games,
Just keep in
I
mind,
think.
Mace, I'm on like a 10 or 15-second delay from you. Go ahead.
Okay. It looks like the Pacers are playing defense tonight. I mean, excuse me. OKC has watched the film on him now. He's looking mortal tonight, folks. 24-22. Holmgren missed the first free throw. I'll tell you something. Give the Oklahoma City fans something. The arena doesn't sound the same since Halliburton got hurt. All right, OKC's going to lead by 3 after 1. Hey, let me ask you something. Going into free agency is only the guy Nas Reed and Miles Turner. How shocked was you today that KD, who's if you saw he knew since yesterday he was traded.
Not in a scale of on a scale of 1 to 10. I mean, they said he was surprised. He heard. I mean, it was made official, but they pretty much knew. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would call it about a 2, 1.5 to 2, as far as me being surprised about where he went. It
He
looked
was
like that
not
was where he
happy.
was going as soon as the soon as the Rockets got eliminated, you knew they were going to make a play at KD and Jalen Green was going to be part of the package. Like you knew that because I mean that was what they were lacking. So you can just imagine it. They would have been able to put up a better fight had they had Kevin Durant on their team. So as far as Nas Reed, Miles Turner, I think Miles Turner is definitely coming back to the Pacers. Um, we don't know what Nas Reed is going to do. Um, I know he's probably going to want a bunch of money, but that's going to require him to um to start somewhere. And I think that's when you see what these guys are really worth. I don't. I mean, as good as Nas Reed is, I don't think he's a starter on the championship team. Great six man coming off the bench, wreaks a lot of havoc, but it's just you got to be careful. When you give these guys these big old contracts, because that means they're going to get minutes that they might not necessarily be the most effective at. So
What's up, Iman? I see you. Yes, Halliburton is really hurt.
now he's legit. He's legit hurt. You saw it right there. We don't like seeing that as fans, whatever. But
His dad crying in the stands.
I mean, yeah, I mean, your boy worked. I mean, worked his whole life for that moment, man. It's Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Like, what else is there? What else is there? I mean, you just played in the Olympics. You just played in the Olympics. Um, you got a storybook run, and that like a storybook run. All these game winners, and now it's like, man,
Everything you just said, you're on point, Andy. I'm dead serious. OKC got Guardian Angels. Everybody hates this team. Why do you think everybody hates OKC?
I don't hate them. I just think they're ridiculously over touted. Um, but I don't hate them. I mean, if they win, they're deserving of winning. But I mean, I just don't see how a team that's never won anything is so heavily favored. I don't get it. I'm gonna keep saying that. I mean, they were favored like they were Shaq and Kobe's Lakers or something. For real. And I'm like, this team ain't never won nothing, man. And they're heavily favored against another team that didn't win anything. Like, come on, should have been a little closer. I thought favorites, yeah, but heavy favorites like they were, like that just doesn't make sense to me. So I like if they don't win, I don't think it's I mean, it might be a disappointment on their part, but I wouldn't call it a collapse or anything. Like the
All
team
right,
ain't never won nothing anyway.
Mandarin off to a great start, hits a three, tie game, early second quarter. Chet Holmgren missed the alley oop dunk. Can't make this up. Can't make it up. Yeah, Auntie. I never
But
seen a team that is very talented but gets no love from the NBA fans. I've never seen it before, man.
I mean,
Your
look,
boy Auntie with me.
I don't even see how Adam Silver can be hot about the like. You got the league MVP playing in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. If y'all can't get people to watch that, then you drop the ball with marketing it. It's that simple. No,
And they finally put the finals on the court. Finally.
no. It's not on the court. It's not. That's
It is
virtual.
tonight.
That's
It is.
virtually there. That is
Oh,
virtually
virtually.
there. That
Okay.
is not really there.
Okay.
And you'll notice where you just saw it, watch it disappear in about 10 seconds, or when you see it straight, it's not on the court though, and that's why I know that's why it hasn't been there, and that's because everything's there virtually, bro. They're charging these people for just like they got the advertisements on the jerseys, they got them on the court too. Mm. They advertise in movies, they advertise whatever the hell they got to advertise. But that's why you don't see all of that stuff actual like actual decals on the court, so they can put it on virtual, so they can put as many as they need to on there virtually. The NBA trying to get that bread, man.
Yo, Imam, pull up. Mr. Miami not happy that places he likes to hang are doing the NBA finals tonight. But he should know that this is the biggest game in the NBA in a long time. Siakam
And
just
so,
looks like Indiana on a 6-0
so
run.
yeah, it looks like Rick Carlisle's not going to take my advice as far as working them hard at at the point guard, he's going to take your advice and run McConnell for the rest of the damn game. Um, I'm just saying. I mean, McConnell's still a human being, so I don't know how many minutes you think he's going to give you at that standard pace that he plays at. He's still a human being. He's able to play at that pace because you bring him off the bench.
All right, folks. Indiana doing what I preach as a basketball fan and a man who used to play NBA Live 30 years ago. Take the ball
What on
down
Super
low.
Nintendo?
No, the first PlayStation. And what I'm saying to you is they're banging down low and taking the ball down low with their backup center. This is what you do, folks. Power basketball.
Yeah, but they got to learn. Miles Turner seemed to be the only one to know not to bring that damn ball down. Again, I think you got Manzano in the back, but
I'll bring them up. Come
even
on in, Tony.
the only one Miles Turner knows don't bring that ball down. You catch that rebound or you catch that ball, get it up high because they are swiping anything that is below your chest for real.
I can't
Anything that is
remember
at
which game it
one
was.
second, Manzano, anything that is at your chest or below, they are swiping at it. So you cannot
Yep,
bring
both
the
teams.
ball down.
Go ahead, Tony.
Mace, I don't know what. I know it was Nintendo and Super Nintendo. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't the game you're talking about. There was a basketball game that you can create strategies and like schemes, how you can play your offense and defense. I can't remember what the game was. It wasn't NBA Jam or the game you were just talking about. There was a game on Nintendo 64 before PlayStation.
I know
Or
what you're talking about. I'll tell you what it is. You talking about what? Well, it wasn't NBA Hang Time. That wasn't. You couldn't do that then. But I know 2K was probably the first game that allowed you to really,
Sega
really go
Genesis.
in
I
there
mean,
with it. That
Dreamcast.
was a
Yeah.
Dreamcast. Yeah, that was on Dreamcast.
1999. I bought it the first. My mother bought it for me the first day it came out, and she surprised me with it because back in those days I used to help. I used to pay my mom's rent. So for thanking me, she bought me a Dreamcast with the basketball game.
I thought Nintendo had the first
And
basketball
that
game.
entire OKC crowd is on their damn feet, bro. They have not sat and they don't plan on sitting.
So, but
That's
but
The
I'm
right.
only
out.
people in the arena sitting are the damn Indiana Pacers bench.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what I'm
Everybody
asking.
else is on their feet.
Go ahead, Tony.
That's what I'm talking. That's what I was asking. I've always assumed Nintendo was the first one to develop a basketball game like that. That was very intuitive, where you can set up your defenses, set up like how you wanted to play your offense and stuff like that. Or was that didn't come till Sega and
Sega Genesis had it. What was the name of that game? NBA something, but was hot, bro. That game
was
was
there
electric.
EA part of EA or was it?
No, it
Now
was Sega.
EA had NBA Live and then they had NBA Street. I mean, they
And they
had a
had
few
Was
an
that
other
was the
NBA
games.
game
NBA
for
Live I'm
Genesis.
thinking of?
NBA Action. That's what it was.
Oh,
NBA.
NBA Action. Yeah, that was it.
That
NBA
game was
Action.
shit on Sega Genesis.
I hope they remake that game because I don't like 2K really. I wish they had more intuitive features. Auntie, do you like 2K or do you prefer you want it more intuitive to
I
where
haven't
you
played 2K really since like 2015, 16. Once they started trying to sell you a bunch of stuff to play online and virtually, I'm like, I'm good. It's kind of stupid. Um, but
No,
before
that's what I'm
that,
saying. When you used to play, did you feel like uh do you wish it was more like in an NBA action type where you can actually
nah, nah.
or
I
you
like I
wanted
say,
to
I like 2K. I like 2K until they Mickey Moused it up with a bunch of other stuff. But I like 2K.
remember NBA Fever? NFL Fever, Mace?
Yeah,
Yeah, I never played it. I was always my favorite game for football was NFL 2K.
yeah, that was
I
a good
wish
one. Remember
2K can
they were selling it for $20. And Madden had to take the rights from EA. They had to take the NFL rights from EA,
or
or else they
2K.
were done. Madden had to because and NFL 2K was smoking Madden because not only was it a better game, but they were selling it for $19, $20.
Yep.
So they had to get that damn license away from their asses.
You know why they Mickey Mouse it up when it comes to making you buy stuff online? It's because most people don't play the franchise mode. They play online mainly, like Ultimate Team and stuff. That's why you see
Yeah,
more
and
focus on it.
they play the My Player mode. So all of those things, the sneakers and
Yeah, no,
the
but in general,
hairstyles and stuff.
when people buy these games, like these sports games, they're not buying it for the franchise or my player. Really, they're doing it for the online server to play against people around the world.
And
So
by the way, let me say this to update the game. Indiana's playing power basketball now, and they Carlisle. Listen to you, Auntie. They pulled McConnell out and with
Yeah. I mean, you got to
it, it
stagger those. You're gonna have to stagger those minutes, dude. And I would let them hard. You're my point guard tonight. Like
what
that.
he's
That's just
doing.
what it is, bro. Like you're
is
my point guard, McConnell. You are what you've been. I wouldn't even want to take him out of his role. Like, no, I don't need you to play no extra. Just keep doing what you've been doing. The only guy that I
Miami
would
is
want
that.
to tell him that, hey, man, your 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 responsibilities are about to increase, and that's Nemhard. Like that's it, bro. We're gonna need you to handle the ball a little more.
is Chet physical enough to go down low consistently throughout this series,
No,
or
no.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he
I
is.
don't think he is because Indiana's pounding it right now, man. Then Indiana's not even thinking about taking threes anymore. They're going straight to the basket with their big men.
Well,
Top and
Nemhard
Jimmy
know
the
know
great
better
man.
than this stuff right here, bro. You can't be hooking Shea, man. You got to make him earn them damn fouls, like for real. Like
What's
make him
up,
earn
real
them free
Bob?
throws.
What's up, Bert? What's up, everybody?
Yeah,
How y'all doing?
We're
hey,
good, man.
be like
I
if
guess
I'm not gonna lie with Shea, if you gonna hook his arm, yank that bitch out the socket. I'm not playing, bro. I'm not. Ain't none of them love taps on you, bro. For real,
I agree.
you know.
Shea Timmy is not a guy. I like Shea, but I don't think he's a guy that can handle like that. Like he's a great player, but I don't think he's a player that can handle the
God,
downhill contact as a point
God
guard.
damn. Auntie, a whole group of Pacer fans got front row seats.
Yeah, nah, Pacer fans are loyal, bro.
I'm sure.
Wow.
Honestly, for me, I'm kind of surprised that OKC before OKC before Seattle moved to OKC that da- because
Real
Dallas
Bob.
dominates. No, no. The reason why I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say is because Dallas dominates from Dallas all the way
Oh,
to
Obi
Houston,
Toppin, dog. I know I'm on
or
the
the
delay,
Rockets
mates, man.
dominate
Hold up,
that area.
Manzano, man. Obi Toppin, don't bring the damn ball down. Why are people bringing the ball down below their chest? You can't do that.
Yeah, you waiting.
Like you can't do that against this damn Thunder team. Soon
Uh,
as that ball comes down, bro, you are getting ripped.
yeah,
Like you can't you get as soon as you get rid of it.
Obi doesn't seem like a guy who can like he's way
Nah,
too small.
they're catching rebounds and then they're bringing the ball down. You can't do that
You
against
gotta hold it up
OKC.
over your
Their
head.
their hands are too damn active. Like for real, you gotta if somebody's gonna swipe, you gotta make them swipe across your face, man. For real,
Go ahead,
you
Tony.
gotta swipe across your face. They gotta dodge elbows. For
Yeah,
real,
what I
that's
was
what you
gonna
gotta do to them.
Go ahead,
what I
Tony.
was gonna ask both of you actually. I noticed this with Shea specifically. His body is not designed to go downhill, like handle that physical as a point guard, a guard in general. I don't think he's big enough to handle that the constant punishment that like a guy like Russell is, or or James Harden, where they go downhill constantly because they're big. He's a big guy, but he's very slight. He's not. He
Look,
when I look at Shea, he looks 220, but it's more very slight. Do you know what I'm talking about, Auntie?
Shea is probably about 205.
Real Bob,
Um,
look in the back chat. Yeah, guys, keep talking. You guys keep
Yeah,
talking.
now Shea is probably about 205. Is he built to do it? Yeah, he is because he's long. He's not all muscle bound and shit, and he don't
So
have
you
that
have to be
size to
muscle
be able
bound
to
to
do.
do that.
Nah, I mean, Giannis was still getting downhill with the length before he decided to put on all that beef. But Shea is deceptively strong. Trust that.
305, look in the back chat.
Shea is
All
deceptively
right.
strong,
He's
and I can
like
just tell.
he's like D
Just pay
Wade kind
attention.
of.
Yeah, pay attention to way the strength. The strength is shown by the way he's able to finish so many plays after contact.
But you
Like
said you
even though
have to
he
hook
throws
him. What do you
himself to
mean?
the ground and stuff, well, they're gonna call a foul. He's too good at drawing fouls. So hooking him and stuff, you might as well just give him 2 points. He's too damn good a free throw shooter.
See,
He wants
what
to
you're
do
talking
that.
about, in a sense, he's kind of like D Wade. D Wade wasn't a big guy, like he wasn't big muscular, but D Wade was very wiry, wiry strong. Like, is that what you're saying? He's like that, like D Wade kind of, where they're not going to be big like they're not going to be,
Yeah,
they're not going to be
just like
like
you
a
said, it's
rougher.
like just like you said, the arm is like his arms are like cable wire.
Yeah,
So he's deceptively strong, and you see that when he pushes off for those step backs and everything. He creates space, no problem, every time,
is
and he's just got
Halliburton like
really
that
long
too, or
arms.
is he more?
He don't have the strength of no Shea Alexander, but that's not his game. His game isn't to create space and all of that and get shots. His the strength of his game is to play with pace and make good decisions with the ball. That's what Halliburton does. You know, just good decisions with the ball and affect the pacer. I mean, Halliburton's a true point guard, dude. He's a true point guard.
Oh, he's a traditional old school
Yeah,
point guard.
Shea, I don't believe is a true point guard. I believe Shea's an off guard.
He's a
Yeah, you know who he reminds me of now? Not Jerry West, but in the exact same era. Walt Frazier.
Yeah.
That's who he reminds me of.
Mhm.
Actually, I have a more contemporary guy. He reminds me of Jerry Stackhouse.
No way. Because
Jerry?
he doesn't fly in the air like Jerry Stackhouse. And he's not 6'8" like Jerry Stackhouse.
There's a point guard that's more contemporary that I'm trying to compare him to. I can't or guard that I'm trying to compare him to. That's not that far back. My God, it's not Jerry Stackhouse. The guy who played with him in Dallas. My God,
Is
in
a
his
kid.
backcourt.
All right, so Rick Carlisle is taking my advice.
Yes, he is.
Maybe I can get me a job on one of these damn benches.
I get
You,
it. And
you should try
you
to
know
see
what's
if you can
funny?
get you.
No, I mean I knew that. I was like, if you can't, if Halliburton for whatever reason can't suit up, don't start McConnell. Keep McConnell for what he's doing and move Nemhard over to Halliburton's spot
Miles Turner.
because you don't want to ruin your rotation.
Miles Turner was
You will
so
ruin your
perfect.
rotation by taking McConnell. Like you'll literally kill your bench.
Miles Turner was so perfect against the Knicks from the foul line. In this series, he is doing nothing but crushing.
Auntie,
Hmm.
you should call your Knicks to see if they're hiring.
Misses both. And let me say this to everybody.
Comes McConnell.
Since our boy is out, yeah, they watch film on McConnell. They're not letting him do his little thing
No,
tonight.
they're gonna move him over a little, but this is about that time for him. This is when he would usually come in, so it's all good. You know,
I was
they're just
gonna
splitting the
say
minutes up. They're
the
splitting the
East
minutes
is
up.
got the East has got even more wide open with no Halliburton next year and no Tatum next year.
Yeah, because this damn sure looked like an Achilles tear. So,
So if
that
you're
is
the
an
New York
Achilles
Knicks,
tear.
get a bench.
Well, the thing is, the Pacers can win games without Halliburton. They can
But
win
can
games.
they wear the East without Halliburton?
No, but Halliburton would be able to come back. He would be able to come back. And his game isn't predicated on explosiveness.
All
So
right,
he's
Auntie, he got his first little layup, McConnell.
Hey, Auntie, I have a question for you. Do you think Pat Riley made the right move, not giving up a guy like Khalil Ware for Kevin Durant, or was it a mistake?
he didn't have the package. for Kevin
No,
Durant.
I said that to you guys.
No, nobody had the pack. Nobody. That Phoenix got the best deal they were going to get for that man.
No, I like the Toronto deal better. I like Hurdle, Quigley, and
Toronto
RJ
came out
Barrett,
said they were never going to trade
What?
Jakob Poeltl.
and the ninth, why not? He's not the best player on that team. He's probably the fifth player on that team. What are you talking about? That team is Scotty Barnes, bro.
No, but they said that
Reggie,
rumor was BS. They
I'm
never.
still bugging out on Reggie Miller having all the damn ex-Pacer jerseys. Tonight he got on a Chris Mullen jersey.
Damn.
Yeah, bro, he's got like, he's worn like all
Why
the ex-Pacer jerseys.
Jacob Hurdle?
The throwbacks.
Yeah. I just seen him wear a Mark Jackson jersey, a Jalen Rose jersey. Did he wear a Smith jersey? I don't even know. But
Did he wear?
I want to back to Manzano for a second. How come they can't trade Jacob Hurdle?
No, they said they never were going to trade Jakob Poeltl. They don't understand where that rumor came from.
Well, then that's Toronto's loss. That's why KD not happy. We saw his reaction going to Houston.
Well, Houston was on his list. They were on his list. So
the team he wanted to go to was San Antonio. Come on.
Well,
When did was this recently for Indiana where they became run and gun, or have they always been run and gun?
Recently, because they used to be a power team. Them and the Knicks were wars back in the 90s. Mirror images.
So
we were built exactly the same.
So
Mirror
the
images.
2000s is when the Knicks became run and gun.
The Pacers? No, the Pacers became run and gun recently. Because change of philosophy, change of coach. Before, Indiana was always a half-court team, a power team. And Tino's, that's the new Knicks rival for the last 31 years.
Yeah, because
I don't understand.
Everything else
this
wasn't considered a rivalry because we ain't never beat their ass. We ain't never beat the Bulls, so ain't no rivalry. We did beat them once, but there wasn't no Jordan there. So
no, I think to me the rivalry they said the rivalry for the Knicks in the 90s and early 2000s was more the Heat than the Pacers.
Yeah.
It was always the Pacers because even after we beat the Heat, we had to deal with the Pacers. It was always the Pacers.
The Pacers, because the winner of Knicks Pacers goes to the finals or to the conference finals.
And it was like that about 4 times.
And you ain't gonna like what I'm about to say next.
And we never met the Heat. We never met the Heat in the conference finals.
Knicks Heat was first round always.
Yeah. We played. This is the
That's
fourth time.
This
is the fourth time we've seen the Pacers in the conference finals. Yes. Just what you just saw. It was like the fourth or fifth time we've seen them in the conference finals. We never played against the Miami Heat in the conference finals.
Always the first round against the Heat.
Ever.
Mace, in your honest opinion, back then, who was more of a rival? Was it more the Magic for the Heat?
The Knicks.
But Auntie just said the Pacers were more their rivals.
No, you're missing the point. Auntie didn't say this yet. Because of what Pat Riley did to the Knicks and their fans, the organization, that's why the Miami Heat was a rival. But the Knicks beat them every time in the playoffs, so there was no rival.
Oh, okay.
Indiana's beating the Knicks 6 out of 9 times.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that's a real rivalry, bro.
Yes.
Not remember, neither one of us have ever gone to the finals or conference finals without having to get through the other one.
Exactly.
I think the Pacers might have did it once. Right? Exactly. The Pacers did it one time, and that was like 97 or 98 or something.
No, the Pacers did it this year, and they did it.
I'm talking about without having to go through the Knicks.
Oh yeah.
When they ended up losing to Jordan. Remember when they went 7 games with Jordan?
Yeah, they had to go for the Knicks in 2000. And
that was the one year they got that far without having to go. Other than that, we had to go through each other to get to wherever the hell we was going.
Oh, how about when
Detroit.
was that AI year? A's 2000 was the AI, right?
No, AI was 201.
Yeah.
Like when you look at the Heat, did they ever make the conference
Chicago.
finals around that time? Mace?
No.
Or were they always a first round
No.
elimination?
Boy, McConnell's at it again, MT.
The Heat made it to the conference finals
Once.
in 1997
Yes,
after that BS when everybody got suspended for New York, and then they ended up getting gentlemen swept or swept by the Bulls. That was it. You know, that was it. Other than that, they ain't make no conference finals again until 2006.
Until D Wade came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they made it in 205.
Nah, I'm not even gonna say until D Wade came, until Shaq came. Till Shaq came to Miami. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, 05. They lost to Detroit in 05, but they still had to get Shaq. They didn't get back to the conference finals until they got Shaquille.
Yeah. It's true.
And we never played them. We never played D Wade and Shaq. We never played that team. Because the Knicks suck.
At it again in the second quarter. He got his feet all right. 44 with 3 minutes to go. I'm gonna lose the under.
He did get stumped in that playoff.
Man, they're gonna need big games from every damn body, bro. Because the Pacers, that is, they don't have a floor general right now.
Manzano's back. Tony, pull back up, bro. I'll get you up here.
You need some, man. Rick Carlisle. You need an extension of Rick Carlisle on that damn court.
Yeah, it's bad news, Bargoff, about Halliburton. You want to come up, you can, bro. Here's the link. Manzano will be back, I hope.
I mean, I don't like seeing that, man. We wanted to see a good game through and through.
But
also, I didn't want to hear no excuses from if the Pacers do lose this game. I didn't want to hear. You want to see when game 7, you want to see both teams leave it on the no excuses.
The Pacers have turned up the defense, bro.
I mean, well, we know the defense was going to get turned up. I mean, OKC is what they say they're all handsy tonight too. Yeah, they're handsy. So the refs are letting them get handsy.
I can tell you, folks, this crowd is getting very nervous.
I mean, halftime. Come on, ain't nothing coming up at halftime. You chill out, go get a hot dog, relax.
They're expecting a blowout.
But yeah, well, a few of them sat down. I think I see a few of them sitting down in there. it's like 6 people sitting.
The 3-pointers are clinking the rim for OKC.
Hey, Mace, though, you right. The Pacer fans, they bought the good tickets.
They said, "Fuck this! If we win tonight, I'm there. I'll spend my
and I'm paying for the good tickets." Yeah. Okay. They was like, they don't want no nosebleed seats. They are sitting there right on the floor.
In the end, both teams playing great defense, folks. But give the Pacers credit without Halliburton. They are in this game.
Well, like I say, how they can win without Halliburton. I mean, I would have.
agree with you.
Of course, you would have preferred, like, if he were, and nobody ever says it's good that an injury comes, but you would have preferred that it would have happened before the game, so that way they could prepare without it. But I just want to see both teams leave it on the court when it comes to Game 7. You just want a rightful winner. That's it.
Not Spring again with a 3. Indiana up by 1, just under 2 minutes.
But just like I said, Pacers can't bring that damn ball down, and OKC need to, they just need to keep the clamps on, bro, and just crash the boards.
Let me put this on the screen right now because it is beginning to happen, folks.
And that's who's gonna have to have a big game. Your boy Matherin, Siakam, Nembhard, every player that's capable of getting their own shot one-on-one, that they're going to have good games, because I think that's the answer to OKC's defense, is just one-on-one play. Clear them out. That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's when you go your turn, my turn basketball on them. Like that's that type of basketball we don't like to see. But against them, how else you supposed to play? You can't let them swarm motherfuckers, bro.
I
You
love
can't let
this.
them do it. You got to get a guy, and that's it. Everybody get out the way, clear out. So they can't do that.
And
You know?
they are playing the way they're going back to their roots, and they're playing power basketball. And OKC can't handle it. Siakam going to the foul line as Indiana's beginning to flex their
But
muscle.
just like hey, man, you know what's up in crash. It's like I was telling you yesterday, bro. Get the ball on the rim. Just get the ball on the rim. That's it. Just get the ball on the rim, and everything should work itself out from there.
Indiana turn the heat up.
Just
They
get the
Get a
trying
ball
to,
on
bigger
the rim.
Andrews.
they're
Nah,
going
for
back
real.
to their roots. Is Dale Davis in the building? Is Antonio Davis in the building?
And that must not be a very large arena.
It's not. All right, Siakam hits both Indiana up three, folks.
Look at Bob Myers. I know Bob Myers know exactly what the hell going on because he the same one that downplayed a damn a severed Achilles like it was a calf strain and then came and cried fake tears.
Bob
It's an
Myers,
Achilles.
same
Yeah, no
guy.
shit. Like no shit. We knew it was an Achilles 2 weeks ago. Why are you acting surprised? You know. Now I didn't I thought Halliburton actually did have a calf strain, but just based on what I've seen tonight. Looked like it was a severed Achilles,
I think
and
it
they
was
just
too.
downplayed it. You know, because it was an actual calf strain, bro. You don't that shit don't just pop like that, bro.
Both teams, Indiana,
That's a
OKC,
severed Achilles, and you done pumped the man up with Vioxx.
I totally agree with that.
You know,
Everything you said, you're right.
and shot him up with Vioxx or whatever other damn painkiller and PED that you ain't supposed to be able to pump dudes up with no more.
All right, give OKC some credit because their big man is going down low, and Hartenstein and one. If the fans give him a nice hand, as both teams are going to the big men.
Hmm?
You think
Remember
it's
what Kareem
Stephen
said?
Olajuwon out there
You
with
remember
two
what
weapons?
Kareem said, Mace?
All
Hey,
right,
if you shoot close to the basket, more of them will go in. Get
yep,
closer to the basket. You'll make more.
yep. All right, Hartenstein made the free throw 45-45 with 38
But
seconds
that you
left.
don't expect. They thought they were going to have to force Hartenstein to make 2 free throws. You didn't expect him to finish through all that contact. But these guys are playing as if they are playing in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Where'd they get this effort from?
Rick Carlisle don't like the bullshit call just there.
That's not a bullshit call. Bro, he was getting fucking hacked like crazy. You talk about the Hartenstein shit.
No, I'm
Yeah.
talking about what you're gonna see next. So I'm ahead of you.
Oh, you talking about the shit on Dort? Yeah, I just saw
Yeah,
it. Yeah, that was bullshit.
very bullshit. NBA at their old tricks again.
Because it's like, come on, bro. Like, if that was Shade that pulled that shit, he might have had an argument. But bro, you're Lou Dort, dog. Like, you're pretty solid. You're a solid dude, bro. Pretty tough to knock you over by accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
I guess the referees got the phone call, got the text. Mr. Miami in the building. All you guys, man, this is chill, man. That's what we do. Wednesday night we'll have the draft. Thumbnail will be up tomorrow. And what I'm gonna do with the draft, all right, his father's there. I guess his daughter's there, and his whole family's crying right now. They're showing the Halliburton family, dad, the the children, and they're crying right now, which tells you very sad news about Halliburton.
Yep, I'll be on the road Wednesday.
Yeah, that's why I asked you that question in the back. You down for tomorrow?
Yep, I'll be up here tomorrow.
All right, we'll just talk. We'll just talk what we usually talk. We won't do the NBA tomorrow.
I'm ready for training camp.
There you go. And T, like I was telling you, man, what a big three to tie the game. Give Indiana the lead. Uh, and T's boy. What's his name again?
Nemhard? I'm
Yes,
still I'm on the delay though, so I didn't see it. That's why I'm gonna have to get off of here at halftime, man, because you're kind of messing up the experience for me, Mace.
I'm
Um,
sorry.
but
Yes,
Yep, coach, I went to Trick Daddy's restaurant.
how was it?
That chicken.
I told you,
That
Nembhard
chicken,
is annoying as hell.
that chicken was salty.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't like salty chicken.
But notice that's exactly what the hell Halliburton would have been doing had he been on the court. So that's what I said. You stick Nembhard right in Halliburton's spot, move Neesmith over, and put Matherin in the game. Straight up.
Well, let
That's
me
it.
ask you a question. Are we
And
going
run
to
the
get a
rest of your
thriller?
rotation just like you normally would.
Let me ask you a question. Is this game going to go down to a thriller like I predicted?
I don't know. It depends on how OKC handles the third quarter.
They look
No,
nervous. That's why I put that
no.
thumbnail of OKC on the break, baby. They're playing a
You
loose.
forgot about 2012 ass whooping the Heat gate Oklahoma in the finals.
Did the city celebrate?
Yeah, but there's still some controversy with that.
Oh,
Right?
2013 is the one with me, man. I
Yeah.
don't forget that night too. I looked up I got the beep on my cell phone, and it says get San Antonio Spurs championship gear. I'm like, oh shit, they
Man,
pulled it off.
hey,
But San
all of that
Antonio
shit
got
went
us
to
back.
Mace, all of that shit went to some third world country, bro.
Yeah, I
With
swear
a
to
bunch
God,
of underprivileged kids with flies stuck to their face. And
I
yeah,
was so
man.
fucking, I was so fucking giddy that night when they said they won
Bro,
the title.
I got hit with that when the Diamondbacks beat the Yankees in Game 7, bro. I had ordered my shit, bro, and got a bunch of Diamondback shit in the mail. I was pissed. I was
Yeah,
pissed,
man.
bro.
I was about to buy some Spurs shit. Cause how much I
And I
wanted
could have
to.
canceled the order, but I couldn't get to remember that was when you had to do everything on Dan's phone.
You
It
know,
wasn't just order it online. So I couldn't get
That's
back through. I
one
couldn't
thing
get back through to cancel the damn order.
one thing I admit, 305 knows this. I told all the Miami guys this. Every time I'm about to adopt the Heat, they always get a superstar I don't like. Always.
What they do? They hire mercs.
Shaq and then fucking LeBron. I said, no, I cannot support this team.
And the Heat haven't drafted well. I mean, I guess you can say here, but the Heat haven't drafted a star since Dwayne Wade. And they
And you know
probably
what I say
won't.
about
That's
that?
what they do. They hire mercs for their championships.
Yeah, let me ask you this. The one thing Pat Riley did very well was he took advantage of Dwayne Wade's timeline. That's how great of a player Wade was. That's what good organizations do. When you have a great player, a great young player up and coming, you take advantage of that timeline. And that's what Pat Riley did for 10 years. Ever since then, and the Miami Heat's disappeared.
Hey, no, I can agree with you to an extent. Okay, bringing in Chris Bosh, that's supposed to happen. I agree. That's not a problem. They didn't need LeBron had they developed Michael Beasley properly.
I totally agree.
You know, they didn't develop Michael Beasley properly. That team could have still ended up winning 2 more titles with no LeBron and just bringing in Chris Bosh
And I
or
knew
Gilgeous.
there was, and I knew LeBron was going to go to Miami. I
But you
knew he was.
couldn't. I mean, but they really did just kind of. I thought that the Heat just fumbled Michael Beasley's
They sure did. Did you hear him
progression.
lately? He was on
Oh
this
yeah,
last week.
I like the way he admitted it too. He said he was like, yeah, it's on him, but I'm like, yeah, but it's also on the organization too
Yeah, it's all
to
over the,
develop you because you're a young guy, man. You're
that
not
kid was
supposed
a
to do
scoring
better.
machine.
Yeah, yeah.
He could have been the left-handed KD if they left him
And when you
alone.
say if you gonna tell me Kansas State had him in better shape than the damn Miami Heat, what's up with that?
Not
Even
saying
he
much.
said that. He said Kansas State had him in better shape than the damn Miami Heat.
Now, this Miami Heat team they have now, believe it or not, I kind of like. I like the pieces they have. What they need is a training camp together.
Man, that
I
Miami Heat
like this
team
group.
they got now is an embarrassment. After what the hell happened to them, they ought to be embarrassed, dude. After what Cleveland did to them.
Well, Cleveland again.
So Cleveland just good.
Really?
Really?
So why
You
did
think
Indiana
so?
do what Indiana did to them?
Exactly.
If they're that good, that's what I'm
Three
saying. Had they
games
just
in
ran through
Cleveland,
everybody,
bro.
y'all might have been able to make an excuse, bro.
Give Indiana a lot of credit. They
But
won
y'all
three
getting
Which is
games.
sleep.
y'all getting blown out by like 150 points in the last damn 3 games. That's bad, man.
No, they won 3 games in Milwaukee. They won 3 games in Cleveland. They got the win in New York by the luck of the gods, but they got it. And they could win 2 games in Oklahoma City tonight.
Yeah. Because they messed up blowing that last home that one game 4 at home, or else Indiana likely would have won the series already. They didn't. Nobody wants to get into a game 7 situation on the road, but it's better than getting knocked out in 6. So
Stephen A. Smith going off on the Oklahoma City Thunder, saying that they're beginning to feel the noose around their necks. I totally agree with that.
what do you expect? Neither one of these teams are going to lay down. I wouldn't even go that hard. Of course, there's going to be pressure. You're dealing with the game 7 situation.
Oh no, man. I'm watching this game, man. TV. Oklahoma City's looking kind of shaky, man. The shots that they would usually hit, they're clinking off the rim, man.
Bro, that's going to happen. You know that basket is going to shrink up in a game 7. That's
While
why.
Indiana, the shots you would think they would miss, they're hitting.
I didn't think they would miss these. I told you, bro. Nemhard is a problem.
Nimhart is the star of this game so far.
Yeah, Nemhard is a problem, bro. But keep in mind, if Indiana wins this series, Halliburton will still be the Finals MVP.
I don't think so. I think
But
they'll go to
the
Siakam.
Pacers shouldn't even care about none of that right now. They should
No,
just
they
be
don't.
trying
They
to
don't care
win.
about that.
And
They
the whatchamacallit, the Thunder need to be on the same thing. Don't worry about all that. Don't worry about who the hero is. Just get the hell up out of this game with more points than the other team.
let your fans
And
celebrate.
and right now, the reason why everybody's like OKC is like, what's up with OKC right now is because J Dub is like not even been there tonight. Where the hell is he at?
Hey, wasn't there for game
Like
5?
I see him on the court, but where you at, bro?
Yeah. And Holmgren too.
For real. Holmgren too. It's like, yeah. Shai is doing this thing, but bro, where the rest of y'all at? It's almost like y'all don't exist. You can't shrink up right now.
Yeah, let me
Your
get back
boy's
to
gonna
the
need
Heat.
you.
Let me get back to the Heat, and then we'll go to the back to the KD trade. I like this Heat group, believe it or not. I think finally they got the players in the right position. They got the kid at center from Indiana. They got Bam at the 4, Wiggins at the 3, Hero at the 2, and I guess it's Terry Rozier at the point guard. I think now.
No. It's that other dude. I know his name is D Mitchell, something like that,
All
right?
right.
It's not
My point,
Donovan Mitchell. It's something else. They got
yeah,
that guy.
my point is, with a full training camp and who's coaching them, I think the Heat will be in the mix now. But there's no Halliburton and there's no. Boy, how you like to be the N.B.A. Eastern Conference right now? You got Orlando trading 5 number ones last Sunday to get Desmond Bain, and now they got a big 3. You got a
Damn.
young Heat team that's up and coming, and finally they got players where they belong on the court. You got. I don't like Cleveland at all because I think they're a bunch of
Can't
choking
stand
dogs. I
Cleveland.
think they'll make some moves.
Told you, bro. They're gonna go for Bron and Bronny. You're
I'm Braun, bro. I'll go back to Cleveland right now.
gonna see LeBron and Bronny suiting up for the Cavaliers this time next year.
Let Luca lose in LA because LA ain't going anywhere. Let Luca lose in Los Angeles.
I'm with the Bus family. They said they were never gonna sell that team, and then when they get offered $10 billion, they're like sold. Take
Yeah.
it.
See ya.
Incredible, right?
I don't blame them. What the hell? Take it. Y'all got it. Going once, sold. Fuck it. Ain't no auction. We're out of here. No bid more. 10 billion? You can sold.
He owns the Lakers, the
Sold to the
Dodgers.
lady in the back with the ugly hat.
Yes,
Sold.
Lakers, Dodgers, and Spectrum. Cable. He owns.
For real. Going once, go then fucking sold. We're done. Cut the check. 10 billion with a B? Come on, bro.
I totally agree with you. It
Yeah,
doesn't
well,
take
bro,
away.
that shit like that is gonna start a wave of teams getting sold. You know, the Steinbrenners will probably sell the damn
Yeah,
Yankees. Like for
Yeah.
real. It's like, what the fuck? You got 10 billion for the Lakers? What the fuck am I gonna get for these motherfuckers? You know, gotta shop. Gotta shop. You know? Now the Celtics just got sold, so you know that's
for $6.5 billion. Don't forget, Mr. Miami, that same guy offered
Yeah,
Stephen
right
Ross.
here.
That same guy offered
See
Stephen Ross.
Ross is next.
He offered Stephen Ross $10.5 billion for the Dolphins. He didn't sell it.
stupid. Okay. Stupid.
We got the next we got the next owner.
That's just stupid.
$10.5 billion.
10.5 billion for the damn Dolphins.
Yeah,
Sold. Sold.
Stephen Ross.
Nah, I ain't gonna tell billionaires how to spend their damn money. But
Exactly.
you a damn fool. Anybody gonna offer you $10 billion for a sports franchise? You take that money and you go.
That man would have had the Dolphins, Lakers, and Dodgers
Or you can pull a
on his
Mark Cuban
portfolio.
and just, hey, if somebody's gonna offer you that price, bro, you just be like, nah, how about this? You give me 8 billion and you can have 75% of the team.
It looks like, folks, beginning in September, the whole focus of the NBA will be in the southwest part of the United States. Oklahoma City, Dallas, Houston, San Antonio.
They're saying the Knicks might pick up Chris Paul. Um,
And I don't think Chris
I
Paul
think
is.
well I think that's what the Knicks are missing, just a solid presence,
I think they
a
need a
backup
bench.
presence at point guard.
Guarantee they need a bench, bro.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
mean.
why
You
the
get them to
bench
come
is
off the
going.
bench. No,
They got
you just get
him, but they need other guys too. Robinson, that's if you bring Chris Paul, Robinson, that's 7. Where's the other 3?
no.
That's
That's a good point. I mean, they're
and they
talking
might
about
keep
trying to
doing
get
it.
Demon. They talking about trying to get DiVincenzo back. I don't know.
Because I look at the
Um,
Knicks, man, and I look at them. You know, I picked them for the finals. I'm looking at them right now. They are the one team in this sport that needs a bench badly. And
but
if
I'm just
I'm
saying,
looking,
if the East is wide open, I don't
it
see
is
why the
very
Knicks
wide
wouldn't be
open.
the favorites.
It's Indiana won't be the favorite next year. That's for sure.
How with
They'll probably
Halliburton
be
with
the
a
Knicks.
with a popped Achilles? How
No, I
that
said
has
it.
to make the Knicks the favorites.
Well, you have to, but I get the feeling though. The Knicks will be the favorite. I'm not going to argue that. But like I said before, Giannis ain't going
Don't
nowhere.
forget about Boston.
Boston, Tatum's out for the year, 305. That's why the East and
Look,
Halliburton's out for the year.
and I'm sorry. The Miami Heat are gonna stay in a bad spot as long as y'all got to hide Duncan Robinson for 3/4 of every damn game. Okay, as long as y'all got to keep hiding him on defense for 35 minutes a night, it's gonna be real tough on y'all, man.
I don't know. I like Miami a lot. I like their young talent. I'm gonna open up some boxes later this week, see if I can find my Wade and Shaq jersey.
Yeah, just in case you run out of toilet paper or something. You never know. You know the hell you do that for?
I
Yeah.
just love I don't like the black jersey, but I love the burnt orange and the flaming red and the white jersey. Remember
Bro,
these
I
jerseys
wouldn't be caught dead wearing that
and
shit,
these
bro. I
jerseys
would have to lose a hell of a bet to
these
wear
jerseys
that.
are 20 years old. These are not jerseys I went to the store and bought. I bought these jerseys 20 years ago.
People
What
still got them out
jersey
here.
they
People
wear?
still got Shaq jerseys, um, Alonzo jerseys. I seen Tim Hardaway jerseys out here, man.
Yeah, man.
Damn,
I still got from number
Glenn
20.
Rice.
I wish they got his Michigan jersey out now. I may buy it later on this year. I may get
That
I
that.
seen
wouldn't be
somebody.
bad, like because those would be like throwback, throwback ones. But
That's why I want to find it because these athletes today they don't do it for me, man. They just don't.
you know, like
I'm just being
I seen
real
somebody
about it.
wearing a.
Say that again, feel fun. Real fun. What you said, good?
I don't know. I think we lost them. Um,
Yeah, I think we lost him. Yeah, go ahead, Ant.
nah. Look, I'm just like I say, this is the last half of NBA basketball for the year, bro. So let's just enjoy it, you know.
Yeah, I know.
And
Hey, pull up Wednesday night because I'm doing the draft. But what I really want to do is get guys up here and we do a round table. We talk about what's going to happen for the summer in the NBA and next season. Because this draft, except for my team picks, don't interest me. And the Knicks pick, I think, Thursday night in the second round, 50th pick.
yeah, they don't want another issue with like Nikola Jokic or something getting drafted during the Taco Bell commercial or some shit. They don't want that. So now they're gonna make sure that the second round is like a big deal. You don't want superstars getting drafted during Taco Bell commercials. Because they're like, all right, bro, between that and Bronny and all, like last draft, nobody gave a damn about who the number one pick is. All anybody cared about was the 55th pick. Ain't that
Yeah,
something?
true. I mean, I remember they went to commercial and we come back. Oh, you just missed it. Portland Trailblazers take Brandon Roy with the seventh pick. All the damn focus was on Adam Morrison. I'm like, please.
I'm looking at some of these damn highlights, bro. They are all over your boy J Dub. That's where he is. He's locked up.
Oh,
They
you
all
told
over
me
him.
now if you can start. Yeah, go ahead.
No, they're all over J Dub. But nah, he's gonna have to make something happen, and Chet's gonna have to make something happen. But just like I said, my advice to Indiana would be just 1-on-1. Make them guard you guys 1-on-1. That's it. That'll negate all of that defense on the string crap.
All right, Oklahoma City are going
Clear them out at the
small.
top of the key. Yeah, so they started Case and Wallace
Yeah,
and Caruso.
yep.
Yeah. Let me jump off, Mace, man. I'll be back after the game's over, bro.
All right, man, you got it.
All right, big dog.
Thanks for pulling up. I'll be here.
All right, my
I'll
brother.
be back.
It's Sunday
Yeah,
night. I'll be here.
no problem, big dog.
All right, man. The great MT, everybody. 305 is with me. Me and 305 will change the topic because my younger brother here hates the NBAs.
Cause after tonight, NBA is no mas.
You ain't lying.
Roberto Durant,
I'll be up
no
there listening
mas.
to the draft. I'll text you Friday night with
See, I'll be
everything.
on the.
I'll text you Friday night everything the Canadians do.
All
Because
right,
they got the trigger finger. They're ready to get rid of those damn picks, and I don't blame them. Shit.
and get some free agents.
Yeah. Or you're going to get a star player for the picks, which is going to go along with that second line. And, people keep thinking. People better start. But what defense? Oh, it went in. Can you believe that shit? Lou Dort threw it up from half court and it went in.
Damn.
Siakam, good. Well, what a game Siakam's playing. OKC up by one. I was gonna say. So you ready for training camp on the 27th of July when you get back? 305 got microphone problem, Wi-Fi problem.
Gosh, his phone. Soon as you soon as the screen go dark, it'll lock up.
No, I just said to you, are you ready for July 27th training camp for the Dolphins?
I'm ready.
There you go.
Straight football.
Yep.
After tonight, we're gonna talk
Well,
straight football.
I need to recuperate a little bit, but I'll be ready at the end of July for football.
I just want to just get away from sports.
Yeah, I am too. I'm gonna take a big break after the
Me too.
hockey free agency. That's what I'm talking about.
Montreal, we're on a revenge tour.
All right, Oklahoma City on a run. As Indiana keeps turning over the basketball, like I said, I've never seen a team in my life turn the ball over as much as the Pacers. OKC up 56-51. I was going to say, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be honest with you. This is the first time in a long time, 305, I have no rooting interest for a team. I'm dead serious.
Tomorrow the N.B.A. game tonight.
No, the NFL, I don't really have like rooting interest. You know, like 2 years ago, I was all Green Bay. Last year, I didn't really wasn't anybody. And this year, I'm not really anybody, but like I said, I'm gonna be covering teams and stories this year. New England, we'll see them week 2 in here against the Dolphins. Believe it or not, that'll be the only game that day at 1 o'clock. My question is for both of these teams, which direction is they're going to be going? I know this. Drake May looks real good with what's his face with Stephon Diggs. That looks real scary, bro. You know what type of arm Drake May? He has a Marino type release. I didn't know that. It's going to be interesting week 2 for Miami, the home opener against the Pats. And then week 3, I'm doing Miami and Buffalo, and I know you're going to be pumped up for that.
I'm gonna be ready.
And then, as shocking as this is, I'll be doing week 4, Monday Night Football, the Jets at Miami. So I'll be doing the Dolphins 3 weeks in a row.
No Green Bay.
I'll see Green Bay week 2 against Love against Jaden Daniels on Thursday Night Football. It's the first Thursday night.
In Washington.
Now the game's in Green Bay. It's in Lambeau. And then I'll see the Packers week 4 because Sunday Night Football will be the only game I do that day. They're in Lambeau South, baby. Wait till Raven Knight see that fucker. Can the Cowboys finally win against the Packers for the first time since 1996? God. Emmett was still running for the Cowboys. Aikman was still quarterback, and Michael Irvin was a superstar. Was he the playmaker? God. God. Wow. 305 get his audio back. I know he heard what I said. Jesus.
I need to take this lock off my phone.
Now, one movie I will not see because this
That movie,
movie,
I don't want to watch this movie.
yeah, that movie scares me to death, bro.
I always watch Godzilla, the original Godzilla.
Yes,
from
Godzilla.
1971.
Those pterodactyls scare me, bro. And the reason is obvious.
Yep,
Godzilla.
I watched your movie the other night. Godzilla took on a caterpillar.
Mothra. Did you like it?
Yep, I seen it. It was a good movie.
Did you watch the old one from the '60s or the one from the '90s?
It's the one from the 70s
So that's the one in the '60s.
or 71, 60s or 71. Them two.
64. 1964.
It's better than the Godzilla today.
Um, I'm gonna be in the theater August 1st when they show Godzilla, Shin Godzilla again.
That caterpillar so that mom flew in the air and letting that gas out. It took all the people out. A caterpillar and Godzilla dancing.
Cut it out.
That's a movie. That's a real movie.
Yeah, everything is garbage today, man. And Raven Knight, and I appreciate it. Raven Knight trying to tell me that the reason why Kong is in the movies is because he could do sign language to kids. All right, fine. I'm not stupid. My brother was deaf. Okay, but bro, do we have to have that goddamn gorilla in the movie though?
And don't forget about the Godzilla with Perry Mason.
You love that one. An original
That,
1954.
that was a good movie. That's one in black and white.
Godzilla's 71 years old. His birthday is, we just passed his birthday. All right, Indiana and the 5 nothing
56.
they tied the game. Hilligus
Yes, sir.
makes the three. Well, I tell you, Hilligus is something. These teams are going at it. The winner gets the trophy tonight.
But that caterpillar, boy, that count. When I saw that caterpillar, I said, "What the hell?" When he let that gas release that gas and kill all them people, all them turned to bones.
In the beginning of the movie,
But
right?
Godzilla,
That Holmgren won a big three. Did
that's
the
when Godzilla took him out.
well, in the beginning of that movie, you saw it from the beginning.
Yeah, I
Was
watched the
there
whole movie.
was there a woman singing in the beginning?
Yeah,
She was singing "Save the Earth."
yep, and I don't know what she was saying.
Yeah, sing "Save the Earth."
Yeah,
All right, folks. OKC on a 9-0 run. They're up by 9. Now it's Godzilla versus the Smog Monster.
well, caterpillar, one of the monsters.
Singing "Save the Earth." All the pollution.
Yeah, it was all that pollution. Then at the end, he just cooked that caterpillar.
He sure did.
That caterpillar got cooked.
They're showing Patrick Mahomes on the treadmill and do Adidas commercial. Too bad Manzano left. I wanted to ask him if they're still partying in Jupiter. These
They
fucking Panthers Field 5 have been partying 5 days in a row.
they still partying.
Do you like that area up there or no?
Huh?
Do you like that area up there in Lauderdale?
Uh, his it's cool. His it's cool in Fort Lauderdale. So everybody they still partying right now.
Sean and I Test live in Fort Lauderdale.
Brown County.
That's what the brothers were bragging about the other night in the celebration. That the Dynasty. You know what's scary about that team? Let me tell you something. You're not gonna like it. Remind me of the 70 to 75 Dolphins. I'm not lying to you, bro. The exact same way they lost. Then they lost their first. They got embarrassed by Vegas, and then they came back to win the next two. Just like the Dolphins.
It's like Tampa Bay when they on Tampa Bay won that championship.
Which
Tampa
one? The
Bay
first
won
one was great.
for the Lightning.
Oh, the Lightning. Well, the reason why they don't get the respect is because they won during COVID. This team is won without COVID. That's different. So Mr. Miami said they're still partying in Lauderdale.
Shoot, everybody still party in Miami too, and West Palm Beach.
If I was living down there, I would go outside.
Too people hitting they hitting frying pans. Everybody was in the streets, and we still your bunkhouse stampede champions because we won in Florida. We swept Florida.
Yep, he sure did. All right, OKC can blow this game wide open if they score here.
This could be a wrap. It could be the dagger.
Totally agree. All right, Indiana coming back a little bit. Let me ask you, because you're a big Dolphin fan, so let me go there with you. What player to you have to prove that, like in other words, what player do you think has to come up big?
uh, I'm talking about you got to be the offensive line, the whole line,
Okay.
and Mike McDaniel's. He got to get it done. he don't, he got to go.
I got no argument with that. I got no argument about that. All right, Oklahoma City cut a 12 point. I mean, excuse me, Indiana's cut a 12-point lead to 5.
I just want to win a playoff game.
I know you do, man.
So so the media could get off of us. Tomorrow, everybody get off of us.
Well, one thing about the Dolphins, they bring their problems onto themselves, and it starts with the owner. All right, Hill gets missed one, so 70-64 with 4.5 to go in the third. Yeah, man. It's gonna be fun this year in football. I think. I think the NFL is gonna be good. All right, folks. McConnell scored 10 in a row. Right, Indiana could cut it to 2. So Indiana making a strong comeback here late here in the third. Good for the Pacers. Yeah, 305. And like I said, Friday I'll be texting you, letting you know what the Canadians do.
All right. Boom.
Yep. I just saw it. I didn't say nothing.
Good.
All right, Oklahoma City on a 5-0 run. Let's see what they do. They brought the lead back up to 9. Indiana cut it to 4.
This about to be a blowout. See, Montreal and college and the Canadian Football League, we landed smackdown on our opponents.
Yeah, they're 3-0. The Argonauts,
Yeah.
as they call them, the Argos, their nickname. OKC up 9 with 2:26 to go in the third. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Shoot, Winnipeg did good yesterday.
And of course, my team sucked as always because we don't have a quarterback.
Who's your team?
The Stampeders, Calgary. Don't worry, I'm getting the jersey. You'll see me wear it up when I get the camera back.
Well, Mace got all the jerseys.
I don't look at it that way for me.
So
I just like what I like.
Coach Mace got he got Kurt Warner jersey from Seahawks.
Oh no, no, no! I don't have that.
and Steve Largent.
Nah. The last Dolphin jersey I bought was I bought Zach Thomas, uh, Marino, Greasy, and Zonka. But that was like 2, 3 years ago. All right, OKC up 11.
I think the last jersey I
124.
bought from
No good.
I think the last jersey I bought from the Dolphins it was can't wait.
You actually bought that jersey?
I'm talking about can't wait to before
Mr. Miami's audio on his phone. When he pops back up, then I'll tell him the last Dolphin jersey.
everybody here.
Yeah, the last one I bought was Mike Pouncey, bro.
So I ain't got can't wait jersey no more. That number faded.
Gotta wash your jerseys in cold water and woolite, man.
I did
Hang it in the bathroom and it'll come back brand new. I do that when I wash my jerseys. I do that all the time.
that's when the numbers start peeling.
And yes, folks, it's still on sale. I think I'll run there on Wednesday. 20 wings for $20 at Wingstop.
Dang. Yeah, I should run to Jacksonville, go get them 20 wings.
What, they don't have it in South Florida?
Yeah, they got it in South Florida. 'Cause I believe in like early in the morning.
Oh, when you leave that day. Okay, I see what you're saying. When you leave that day. Yeah, you're going to need
Yeah,
that for the trip.
gotta have snacks too. Stay away from candy bars and stay away from sweets.
Yep, I agree with
Eat
that.
eat carrots and salad
No, no, I'm not doing that.
and plenty of water.
Yes, I'm definitely doing that. It's amazing how younger I look since I've just been drinking water the last couple of years.
Drink a lot of water. It's hot.
Bro, beginning tomorrow, 100-degree temperatures for the next 10 days.
Dang.
You don't think I'm glad I spent $379 on an air conditioner, bro?
Yeah.
305. I ordered my air conditioner on May 1st at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That Friday, which was May 2nd, I had
Yeah.
my air conditioner at my house at 7:45 in the morning.
Nice and cold.
I have it on the fan and it feels nice and comfortable in here. That air conditioner I paid $379 for. You know how much it costs now?
How much?
$629.
It's not bad.
That's why it pays to buy your air conditioner in the spring before May and June because they know the weather is hot and they're gonna raise the price up.
Yeah. I got Central Air.
Oh, you got that? Nah, I don't have that. I have to buy this big. And I ain't gonna lie, it was money well spent for me because, bro, when I went nearly 3 years with no air conditioning, it was no fun, bro. Now I can relax, bro. I can relax and chill, bro. And
So I'll be on my beat. I'll be mad.
nah, man,
Shoot, I'll be mad. I'll be mad
man,
without no air conditioning. I've been pissed
man,
off.
that shit fucked my body up with no air conditioning for 2 years.
So then you gotta feel that you gotta feel like that heat.
Huh? My shit is nice and comfortable tonight, man.
Like my uncle, he got a box fan in his room. It's still hot in there.
Fucking, I had a little fan for 2 years, bro. Not anymore. Shit, my shit is working on point.
So see, in his room we called it the hot box.
Or
Like
like they
like
do in
like
the
the longest
South.
yards.
Yeah, like they do in the South.
Yeah.
Where they put the prisoners in the box.
So they sometimes they don't even turn on the air conditioner. Sometimes. It's a wrap. It's a blowout.
It's a blowout now.
The hot box. I remember one night this fool turned off the fan. Man, I said I got to turn that mom back on. I was sweating. I said I know this fool did not get up and turn the fan on. It's hot in the motherfucker here. The hot box. That's his room in the south.
No, thank you. I like the way my room is right now. And trust me, I'll have the air. Yo, no air conditioner. My air conditioner, you put on no air conditioner. This room is a freezer, bro. Word. We are 1 quarter away, folks. And Mr. Miami is Mr. Miami be gone
Yeah.
on Wednesday night, so he has no problems missing the draft. You
Shoot, I ain't watching no sports. I'm getting away from sports.
want to talk about wrestling tomorrow night? It's your night, bro. And I ain't gonna see you for a month. I ain't gonna talk to you for a month. You want to talk wrestling tomorrow?
He we already called us on wrestling on pay fight.
Yeah, but because it really is. Hey, there's an interview with your girl. I forgot her name now. She was doing the hockey. What's her name?
Jackie
Yeah,
Redmond.
and she did on. I think she did on Thursday. I'll send it to you tonight. You listen to her how she really feels about doing the WWE. That's a smart girl. When she signed with the WWE, she told them hockey first. Hockey first. So we'll do that. We'll talk whatever you want tomorrow. It's your night, bro. I know you're not gonna see Raw, so it's your night. How long is Raw now? Still 3 hours? Went to 305, get his audio back.
I think 3 hours.
Okay.
I ain't got Netflix.
Yeah, like I said, um, Jackie Redmond was outstanding the other day. She was on the sheet with the great Jeff Merrick. And the host of that show, Jeff Merrick, bless you, buddy.
Yep.
He always acknowledges me when he sees my name in the chat. I love the hockey community, folks. It's the best community of any sport.
I wish Montreal was playing.
We'll have some fun doing Canadian football when you get back. You do know that they play into Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah, because I want to see I want to see that schedule. I want to see that schedule. I want to start circling some games. And I know one some one person. When we take on Florida, I'm calling them out. Like if like the TNA open fight night.
You ready for the Rough Riders, man? That's Moss's team. That's gonna be a big game. All right, Gilgeous hit a deep three. This game is over, folks. As Indiana gave it a valiant effort,
Well, that's a beatdown.
but you're looking at a new dynasty in the NBA, folks. This
It
team,
was Boston.
this team got two number one draft picks, 13 and 18. This is the Thunder. Next year they have four number one draft picks. Bless you.
No, I'm just tired because last night yep, I was tired last night.
I saw your Moss's room. He said, "I'm out of here. I'll be back after the basketball."
Yep, I went to sleep. I didn't know I went to sleep last night. First I was talking, the next
I
thing
went to sleep too. I woke up at 8:30 and
yeah, I
woke
went
up
to
at 4 in
sleep.
the morning. Yeah, I woke up at 4 in the morning.
I didn't know. I didn't even know. I just went to sleep. I've been tired all this week. If you tired, you just tired. That's if you tired, you is tired. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I'm looking at it.
I should go to Kentucky Fried Chicken.
You get a bucket
Before I
for
hit,
$10.
go give me one of them $10 buckets. Two of them, and put the Fat Boys on. Fat Boys on back.
Crazy.
That was a classic right there. Them boys can eat.
You know what? I think I'll run over there on Tuesday.
Instead of getting that $20 chicken wings from Wingstop, Wingstop food beyond that might be hard.
I love that chicken wings, bro. I only buy the flats.
I do like that chicken wings, but them chicken wings do be hard.
They cook it, they fry
It's
it
like
too hard.
it's like we just like eating bricks,
Yeah,
eating cement.
I think I'll run over to the Colonel on
Colonel
Tuesday.
Sanders.
That bucket.
I should run over there. I'm gonna run over there Tuesday. I tell them, give me the two number. Give me them two. Give me two buckets of chicken for $10 a piece. So I can have one. I can have something for the road.
Nothing wrong with icebox chicken.
Yeah. Well, get it in Jacksonville cause I don't want to eat no cold chicken.
I love icebox chicken, bro.
So about cold?
Yeah, man. Eat it the next day. Hells yes. Especially Kentucky or my mom's. Or even my chicken. My
I
chicken
like
cold is good, bro. I make chicken the old fashioned way, bro. A little oil,
yeah.
put it in some flour.
That's what happened to him. That's why the player from Indiana.
What happened?
That's why
Halliburton.
that player the one got hurt.
Yeah, Halliburton.
Hagenberg.
All right. You can tell this game is over, folks.
It's a wrap. It's a blowout. It's a beatdown. Like 10 years. Like 10 years. No. Take that back. This will be Let me see. 2013 when the Heat got blew up. No, it was 14 when the Heat got blew out.
By the Spurs. Yep.
Got beat by the Spurs. It was bad.
10
One more.
minutes left in the NBA season, folks. Go ahead, 305.
That's when my father. Ran to my father the next day. Ran to my father the next day. He did like this. He said, "What happened to the Heat?"
Damn,
We
Pop
just
said
got
that to you,
we just
man?
got blew up. Yeah, my father hate Miami.
I don't hate
my father
Miami. I really don't care for it. I'm talking about
see
the
my
city.
father see my father. He a Redskins fan.
Well, they're playing Spain November, I think November 16th, week 11. And the Dolphins have their bye week 12. When they come back, they go to Pittsburgh.
Oh shit!
And I think that game is on Sunday, Monday Night Football. I got the first 10 weeks of thumbnails ready for the NFL season.
I think it's
So
my
my nephew,
audio.
so my
Let me come
nephew,
back. I'll be back in a minute.
all right, I'll be looking out for you. As this game is over, 18-point lead for the Thunder. Indiana fans in the crowd, their hands to their head. Oklahoma City trying to kill clock. They got the championship, folks. Oh, it's over now. 21-point lead for the Thunder. 8.5 to go. As this Yahoo crowd in Oklahoma City. There you go. What you want me to do, folks, is over. Oh, Indiana gave it all they had. Well, OKC tonight showed why they will be the next dynasty of the NBA, to the chagrin of many bandwagon, idiot, casual basketball fans. So, Shai's going to win the MVP. Mission accomplished by the Thunder. And give them credit. So, we're talking about Chet Holmgren now. So, the Thunder, they're going to be your new NBA champion and most likely will be your new NBA dynasty. The Southwest Division, folks, is going to be your best division in NBA next year. Flag is in Dallas. KD is in Houston now. Wimbayama in Texas, in San Antonio, and this juggernaut of an NBA champion. And they are a juggernaut. 8 minutes away from being crowned world champion are the Thunder.
I'm back, Coach.
Yep. And me and this man tomorrow will be chilling up here tomorrow night. talking about football, talking about wrestling, talking about hockey. You notice
I
I
know.
didn't say another sport, right?
Yeah. I know Coach gonna go to he going to pina colada.
Yep. Astros whipped the Angels' ass again today.
What was the score?
8-7.
Dang.
But the Astros was up 8-2. Astros own us, man.
Oklahoma beating the mess out of Indiana. I ain't riding with nobody in this game. Not for real.
Neither am I. But I do feel bad for Indiana. Yeah.
20 points. Double triple. They better start busting them threes.
So this finals is over.
Thank God NBA season's over. Thank you. We got now we got Canadian Football League.
Yep. Yep. Canadian Football League. What else, buddy? 305.
That's it. And wrestling and college Canadian Football League. We gonna put my logo back on because we see y'all soon. We will see y'all soon. Capitals. Capitals, we will see you soon too. In Florida, and I forgot about Manzano what he said. The tape's still up. All I gotta do is just go and go to one of them what's that? The archives.
Yep. Let me get you something.
And we still got the receipts. We won in Florida. The first victim was Tampa Bay. I could have went to that Florida and Montreal game with but my car is not gonna make it to
To Jupiter.
my car is not gonna make it to Jupiter. I see I'm going to Moss Channel. I was on Moss Channel when we watched that game.
Which one?
Montreal, Florida. The game was in Florida. I'll be getting in fights. I'll be getting to a fight every 5 minutes. If I went to that game. Beat it the line up, lay it on the line.
Montreal this week.
Huh?
Montreal this week. They're in Hamilton.
Come on, this Friday night.
Yeah, this Friday night.
Dang, oh, missed that game too. Get, um, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to sweat.
If I check out the outlet
The
schedule,
South, the South, they got that. They got that. They got that helmet.
and next Thursday night, Toronto will be no. Let me see. Then the following Saturday night, they play the BC Lions at home. July 24th, you're gonna whip our ass. That's when Montreal comes to Calgary.
Damn, I missed that game too.
See, the thing I know, my team sucks. So you whip my team's ass, it's no big deal. 'Cause I know my team don't have a quarterback.
I'm ready for hockey. I want to see the hockey. I want to see some hockey. So like I might get on YouTube tonight and watch some hockey. Nah, I'm gonna get ready for sports. I don't want to hear about
You
no
just want to
sports.
get away from sports, don't you?
Huh?
You just want to get away from sports.
Yeah.
I don't blame you, bro.
Just get away from sports. Just listen to some music. Like put on some party music. I still listen to that song you got me listen to. The Herbie Hancock.
Yeah.
I found out where Jay-Z got that song from.
Which
What's
one?
that one? It's that one song what's that one song Jay-Z it's off the I think it's off the first album. Dang, do 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 do
The
with
name of
Fox.
that song, the original was Seventh Wonders.
Yep, and I found the original version of the song. I do like the original. I said that's where JC got that song from. It's from an old school it was an old school band from the 70s. That's I already got it on the iPod.
There you go.
Herbie, Herbie Hancock.
You like that song, don't you?
That's the song right there. That's a classic. So it's better than today's music. We gotta play it down. Yep, I gotta watch out for Perkins
And you
and
damn
Jeff
right. You
Hobart.
gotta watch out for Perkins.
You know, man. I also gotta watch out for Virgil, Virgil and Bubba from Heat of the Night.
Virgin Tibbs.
Yep, and Roscoe Pico Train.
Yep, that is true. You're right about that, buddy.
Yep, they act a fool this. If they act a fool this time, I'm gone.
Who?
I'm talking about at my family at the family reunion.
I don't blame you to leave.
I'm just going I'm just going like I'm just gonna go ahead and check out.
Shit, I don't blame you, bro. Like, mercifully, I have 4.5 minutes left.
What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna I'm just what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna after 4th of July, I'm just I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna have this hotel till like the 4th or the 5th. After the 5th, I'm hitting the road. I'm gonna hit the road again. I'm on the road again
You getting out of here?
to my from Alabama,
There you go.
the parts unknown. I'm on the road again. That Willie Nelson country song. Dang, that dude 90 years old.
Willie Nelson? Yeah.
Yeah, he gotta be in his 90s. He was singing when we was in school.
I don't blame you, bro. We're winding down, folks. Then I'll do my good nights.
I
And
say after dang. I say after this I think after this game I'm gonna go to Moss.
yeah, go hang out with Moss. I'm going to bed, bro. I'll see you tomorrow night. I'll do the thumbnail tomorrow. Just us chilling. Whoever wants to join us can join us.
I say 3 minutes. I say about 3:50. I'm gone. I say 3:50. I know Coach Mack's gonna be on vacation the next about 2 years.
I'll be on vacation after the draft. I mean, not the draft, after free agency.
About
Shit,
12
July
days.
July 2nd. You won't see me back to July 27th.
July 27th. Dang.
Yeah. Oh, NFL training camp.
I'm thinking about joining you. I think I'm. I think I think if I know dang I've got I say dang I say I think I'm thinking about just come back on the 27th or the 28th or the 29th.
Yeah, that's when I'll be back.
29th I'll be
Meanwhile,
back.
meanwhile, I'll be fixing up my studio so you guys will see me in a new light.
So it's 29th I'll be back. I'm just gonna go ahead and take I'm thinking about just gonna go and take a whole month off when I get back. I'm got a coop raid
Yep, I totally agree with you, buddy.
and get some sleep.
Family got on your nerves,
Yeah,
acting crazy.
yeah, cause my uncle, he he get drinking that spirit off vodka. He talking shit,
Yep, that's how they be.
and then that's why people don't come. That's why people don't want to come back down. Go come on back down there at family reunion.
Yeah, you're right. I don't blame you, man.
I'm ready for preseason football too.
I know you are.
I know Mace gonna be in he gonna be in Hawaii. I'm gonna be in with Aruba with a Hawaii shirts on. We got matching shirts. I'll be in Aruba, Mace be in Hawaii. Be singing that song by what's the dude name?
Jimmy
I've
Buffett.
got I've got that dude Jimmy Buffett. Cheeseburgers and fries.
Cheeseburger in Paradise.
Cheeseburgers in paradise.
Yeah, that's the song. Cheeseburgers in paradise. In paradise.
Look at Reggie Miller. Got the throwback on. Jimmy Buffett got that song fist to the left, fist to the right.
Yeah, yeah, you got that.
I hear that song at the Dolphin game. That's when the Dolphins stadium was getting remodeled in 15.
Yep, I remember it. 305 with me, of course, my man. As he's getting ready to go on a long vacation.
Yep, I'm gonna join Mace a long vacation. I'm going to Seattle. Seahawks
Yeah, see you, ho. See you, ho.
and catching fish.
Yeah, that's what he'll be doing.
I smelling fish. Yep, coach, I'm about to go ahead and jump off. So thanks for having me up tonight.
Of course, of course. You my man. I love you, man. Hey, uh, you have a good. You going to work tomorrow?
Yeah, I gotta go to work. I gotta work Monday and Tuesday.
Okay. Well, I'll have you tomorrow night and say goodbye to you. 'Cause I know Tuesday night you're gonna be packing.
Yeah, cause I know Tuesday. I know Tuesday. I know you ain't gonna be on Tuesday.
No, you're gonna be packing Tuesday. And plus, you're gonna be watching AEW.
Shoot, that's on Wednesday.
You're gonna be watching NXT.
Shoot, NXT. I come up here Tuesday.
Dude, enjoy your wrestling Tuesday because you're not gonna see it for a long time where you're going.
Uh.
So you better watch it.
I know after Tuesday. That's it. Cause they fight on TV set too. They you gotta look at General Hospital, Younger than Wrestlers. The show been on since 1940s,
Yeah, I know what you're saying, man.
and I don't look at on daytime soap operas. I know I know I know my I don't want to give up on sports because down there. Cause I know I might have to put on some sports or something. Cause I'm not watching no General Hospital and Younger than Wrestlers.
Yo, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow night, man. I love you, bro.
I love you too. Get some rest tonight.
All right, be good, man.
All right, man.
305. I'm getting ready to say adieu as your Oklahoma City Thunder is your new champions of the NBA and your new dynasty of the league. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night. We're just going to chill. I'll see you Wednesday night for the NBA draft. I love you. Good night from the Oasis. Barbara, Melina, thanks for coming. I love you. And Iman Perry and Auntie, of course, 305 in Manzano. We'll see you tomorrow night. Good night from the Oasis, everybody.